Isolation Nation, how are you? Happy Wednesday. It's the day before Thanksgiving. I'm in my new Bunster coat. Look at that. Got that in the mail yesterday. Thanks so much, Z Bunster, for my nice, awesome coat. I'm excited for today. Queen Rachel's here. Queen, how are you doing? Are you ready for our show today?
Hi. Yeah, you know what? We've been doing this for almost a month now, and it's still, I'm still not used to you introducing me after like 18 milliseconds. Like, I'm still like doing other things like, oh shit, I don't have 5 full minutes to do something else. So,
no, there you go.
yeah.
So
But it is Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
We have our favorite JS. Sorry, Jennifer Story, but it's Jody Sweeten.
Hey, Jody Sweeten's here. How you doing, Jody?
Oh no.
Oh God, we already
Apparently we have Steve today. A glitter.
Yes. Hi, you guys. It's Wednesday, Steve, also known as Jody Sweeten.
Did you do the voice?
So yeah, I'm able to. I don't even know if I could do Steve's voice. Other than just telling people in the audience to fuck off every now and then. No, anyway.
It's more than every now and again. Hey, what's up, Jade? Well, you said you had one of the Steve masks.
I'm trying to remember. Somebody in the video front row sent this to me. Because after we had the Wednesday Steve joke, and so I was like, I need a Steve mask. She was like, oddly enough, I have one. Oh. So I can't remember who it was, but thank you.
I wonder what they were using that mask for before. What were they using that before they gave it to you for? That's kind of the weird part.
I didn't ask.
Somebody role playing as Sparkly Steve out there? Is somebody role playing as Sparkly Steve out there? Is that what's going on?
Thank God Steve doesn't watch the show.
Is there a hole in the mouth?
Right?
That's what I'm worried about. Is there a hole in the mouth for a tongue?
There was not.
Okay, well that's good. That's good.
Yeah, we were good. And there was barely a hole for the eye. So I was like trying to find the unmute button. Anyway, so happy to be here today.
Look who it is!
Wait,
I believe we have another special guest.
Oh no!
I'm wearing my Steve mask today.
Oh, it's non-Sparkly Steve. It's non-Sparkly Steve.
It's the fourth leg of our 3-legged, sometimes bipedal tripod.
Hello, everybody.
I am bipedal, that's for sure.
Yeah.
With the sparkles on that mask, are they bright enough to give you a sunburn, Steve, do you think? The sparkles on that Steve mask?
Well, that's why they're on the outside.
For sure. Look Steve's turning redder as we speak. Right now, he's actually.
Let me protect myself. There we go. All right.
Steve, also, we haven't gotten down the pat introducing how to support the show. So could you do that for us again? Thank you so much.
Sure. I assume it's the same. If you want to support the show, please do. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. Do all of that stuff. Throw in those Facebook stars if our account is eligible, and etc.
So good at it.
We should just record that. Like, comedy clubs do their intro sometime where it's the canned intro, and they still go, I need more clapping. It's like, you don't know if there was clapping. This is a recording. Fuck you.
Yes, yesterday's intro was abysmal, by the way. Absolutely abysmal.
Yeah?
Because I come out at the beginning of the show.
Was it Rivers or Brett? Was it Rivers or Brett that sucked?
No. It was, I come out at the beginning of the show, and I welcome everybody. I explain the structure of the show, and then I bring up, Rivers or Brett or Jared or whoever's there. And so the intro is supposed to say, please welcome your host and headliner, Steve Hofstetter. That's the whole intro.
Sure.
Pretty easy to get, right?
Sure.
So the guy goes, please welcome your host, and then he clearly he's confused as the idea that the host and headliner could be one person. Sure. And he pauses for over 10 seconds to the point where we're having a conversation about it backstage. We're like, do we need to do something? Did he die? Is he okay?
The headliner's his mother, you sexist.
Yeah, and then he just goes, headliner, Steve Hosselor.
Velociraptor?
It was, pretty much Steve Velociraptor. It was all the enthusiasm that you could muster in a mall in Syracuse. And it was, it really set the tone for the show.
Well, see, maybe he was fighting through a stroke or something. You know what I mean? Like, maybe?
Well,
trying to get that out?
It is possible that he was busy with a different stroke, because I'll explain.
His hand was in his pocket.
So, Leedy
pants had a hole.
So Leedy was in the sound booth before the show, setting everything up as she usually does. She's hooking up her projector and all that stuff. And the sound guy comes in, and he's just kind of standing there, not doing anything. And he's just standing there for a while, and she's still, she says hello and still setting everything up, and he just goes, well, I guess I'll find somewhere else to change. What?
Changing
in the sound booth with the glass around it. That's where. Yeah.
Jeffrey Toobin was your sound guy? That's so weird.
It
He has fallen on hard times if he's now a sound guy at a comedy club.
yeah, he had to change quickly for his CNN interview. So.
Well, as you know, it was Chrissy and I's anniversary over the weekend, and I would tell one quick story. We were reminiscing about fun stories, and there's one beautiful Chrissy burn from about 7 years ago where she went out to a bar, met some dude that just friends were. The next day he texted her and asked her on a date, and she was like, "Oh, sorry, I have a boyfriend," and he texted her back, "Oh, that's cool, have a good life." And I said to her, I go, "Well, at least he was nice." She goes, "What do you mean?" I go, "He could have been like, ditch that loser and date me." And she goes, "He doesn't know you're a loser."
That's so good.
I was like, oh, fuck. The rarely heard but devastating Chrissy burn. I have to go lay outside for a while. This hurts.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah, what did
Hold on, let me write that down. No. Oh my God.
So, speaking of show things, here we go. Today, we are going to do topics. So, throw in your topics. You can send those in with a Venmo or a PayPal or a super chat. So, send in topics. We'll all pick a topic, and we the Zoom polls aren't working, but we'll do a YouTube poll, and we'll figure out our top 3 topics. Also, we're going to do meme contests. So, during the whole show today, be making those memes, those Photoshops, whatever you're going to do. But they are all digital. And send those to Taylor. What's the email address?
SDSCshow@gmail.com.
SDSUshow@gmail.com. Send us those memes and we'll get rolling. And we had a fun overnight game, which we'll do right now before we get to the comics. And our Night King, it was, what are weird or cool things to do with a banana? Different things to do with a banana. All right, so...
Like the
Don't
sound
trust our
guy
fans.
in the
All right,
booth,
keep going.
for instance.
J.P. Carnegie said to conduct an orchestra, which I thought that would be a fun way to do it. Zora Benning said, I use bananas for scale, period. I don't know how you can judge how big your period is by a banana, but okay. Sorry. Wendy Swerdlow said, I love this one, a dildo for Gwen Stefani, because that would be bananas, B-A-N-A-N. But the Night King winner this was just, I mean, it's wrong answers. No, I can't even imagine. This is so unfathomable to me. But Savannah Martin said food, which, I can't even imagine fucking eating bananas food. So that was the Night King winner, or Night Game winner. It was Savannah. Who was Night King, Rachel?
The Night King game was, what's the worst song for your anniversary, right? I liked Frankie Berman's Happiness is a Warm Gun. Great? Not great? Jax was very funny. Pearl Jam's Can't Find a Better Man.
Yeah.
But my favorite goes to Heather O'Connor, so congratulations. I hate everything about you. 3 Days Grace.
I was friends with a guy who did like DJ work at weddings, and he told me that there was once where the couple asked him for the wedding dance song for it to be Send in the Clowns, and he goes, it can't be Send in the Clowns, and they're like, why not? That's our song. It's the first song we danced to. And he goes, that's a song about divorce. Literally, that's about divorce. And they're like, well, we love it. And he's like, all right. And so he played that at their wedding, and everybody was just looking around being like, do they know what this is? Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
My first wedding, I was 23.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, Jody, you got it?
Oh no, I was just like, wow, that they didn't ever listen to this song.
Yeah. They're like, that's the song we fucked to without listening. I don't know.
Right, yeah.
Most people don't listen to the words.
Right.
When I got married the first time, I was 23, and I had convinced all of my friends that our first song was Medium Pace by Adam Sandler. If you don't know that song, it's amazing. But the first verse is kind of tame, and then like a minute in, it goes, now pick up that shampoo bottle and stick it up my ass. It's like a very...
Wow.
Very, very graphic song, but we only played like the first 40 seconds, and everyone at the wedding that was under 25 was like, oh my God, he's going to fucking do it. He's going to fucking do it. People were high-fiving and shit. It was crazy. And we stopped it, and they were like, ah.
Yeah. Actually, that's actually a song that has one of the better callbacks in music history, because it's like 3 verses later, and he goes, now take the shampoo bottle out of my ass.
Yeah.
It was in there. I forgot. It was in there from earlier.
Play with my balls and tell me how big they are. Anyway, we have 2 great comics. We got 2 great comics, as always.
But enough about the sound guy in Syracuse.
Yes. Gunalan's here. Pallavi, how are you? Pallavi's here. Yay. Woo.
Probably one of the best intros to be introduced right after Players of the Dolls. Actually, that does happen to me a lot. I do get introduced that way. I was gonna say I went to my friend's wedding and she's a rapper and her song for throwing the bouquet was "Move, bitch, get out."
Ah, that's awesome.
Great.
That's
I
awesome.
like that.
So, yeah.
Little thought shit for the first dance. I love it. What's up? Mike Eshaq is here. Mike, how you doing, buddy?
What is up, everybody? Can you
Hey.
guys hear me?
Hey, buddy.
Semper Fi himself, the first Semper Fi.
Fuck you
That's him.
all.
Fee!
Ah.
What's up, y'all?
That's what was that? That USA insurance charges you Semper fees monthly, right, to have their insurance? I don't know how it works. Okay. So we're gonna go right to comics, right? Or we do anything else? What else we got here? No, that's right to comics. Oh, VFR. No, VFR. By the way, VFR. By the way, VFR. You get 2 memes for free. By the way, guys, you get 2 memes for free during the meme
And
contest.
topics. So send me your
And 2
topics in
free.
chat.
2 topics for free. 2 memes for free. You can send those to Rachel. So let's get to this
Wait,
video.
before,
Yes.
before we do this, I have to drive Banner to the airport because the tour is officially over. It's done with. So he's going home. So I'm going to head out and do that. If there's time, I'll try to drop in afterward, but I probably won't be back in time. So I just wanted to stop by and say hello. And I'll see everybody in a couple of days. The 28th is our big show.
Big show the 28th. Thanks for popping
Yeah.
by, Steve.
But when I
Bye.
leave, I will still be here in the form of Jodie Sweeten's mask.
There you go. And someday, hopefully,
I'm
Pittsburgh
just
will get
gonna
Uber.
perch you right on my shoulder like this. There we go.
Now you look like Michael. Now you look at Michael Scott's Halloween costume. Anyway,
Pittsburgh has Uber, but I'm being nice. It's a long tour. I'm driving him and saying goodbye.
I know. I'm kidding you.
We made
feel
Lee
fine.
Uber, but that's because it was a 6 a.m. flight. So.
There you go. There you go.
You can lead an Uber to a bridge in Pittsburgh, but you can't make it cross. Okay. Confusing. Too many.
It'll cross, but that'll take you 17 minutes out of the
Yeah.
way, and it'll be like, where the fuck am I now? And then suddenly you're in Erie. It's a whole thing.
Yep,
Bye, everybody.
That's all true. That's all
All
true.
right,
Good buddy,
bye.
Steve. See you, buddy. Thanks for being here. Okay, we got the front row here. Front row, Steve and Val are here. How you guys doing? Looking good. Hey, it's Cass Civils is here. Cass, how you doing? Get your name right on Wednesdays. Name right Wednesdays. Good to see you, Cass. Having a good day. Look like you're smiling. You must not have yelled at anybody today at Starbucks. I like that. Shannon Burke, how are you? Good to see you with all the leaves behind
Or
you.
maybe she did.
Turning color. Well, yeah, she probably did. I think Cass is happier when she yells at people. My second wife, her
That's what I'm
favorite thing
saying.
was...
Cass eviscerated someone today, and she's like, "I'm having such a great day." Yeah.
My second wife, her favorite thing to do was call credit card companies and yell at them. That was her favorite thing. God, she was good at it. She just loved yelling at them. Nate Christian's here. Nate, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. You finally recovered from the Giants loss, probably. But the Dodgers lost, too, so, no one's happy. That's good, right? Yeah, okay, cool. James is back. James Nielsen. Just consistency, man. You're just like the Cal Ripken Jr. of just sitting there. It's awesome. 2,800 days in a row. Anna Dory's here. Anna, how you doing? Good to see you. Outside on the porch now. Is it cold in Canada yet? Cold?
I mean, always.
Is it cold up there?
Yeah, we're. I think we're at about 5 right now.
About
5
5.
degrees,
That's
so
cold.
like 13
Okay.
or so for you guys.
Oh wow.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. That's,
No,
we
no,
have to
not 13.
convert,
Sorry,
too.
add 13 to 32, so 40, mid 40s.
Yes.
This is
That wasn't
like-
cold at all. Okay, so it's 50 degrees. All right, nice job. All right, Anna, how you doing? Gobble gobble. Nice cornucopia behind you. That's called if it's all pumpkins. I don't know how that works, but does that have to be in wicker for it to be a cornucopia, or it can just be a pile of vegetables? I don't know how it works. Rebecca Fishers is here. Rebecca Fisher, how you
He's never
doing?
eaten
Good
a
to see
vegetable in
you.
his life.
I've
Good,
never had a
thanks.
vegetable. I don't know how they work.
That's the longest conversations you've ever had about a vegetable.
You eat a pumpkin anyway? I don't think you can eat pumpkins, right? That's just for decoration and
No.
jack-o'-lanterns and stuff?
You gotta cook them.
Pumpkins.
Yes, you can eat pumpkins.
Pumpkin pie.
Oh, I
Pumpkin
thought it was just
pie.
I thought it was just a flavor of coffee. I didn't know you could actually eat stuff.
Roast pumpkin.
Oh, pumpkin pie is an actual from
Bars.
pumpkins? I thought pumpkin pie was like watermelon candy. It wasn't really made out of watermelon. Anyway, Jack Dostal's here. Jack, how you doing, buddy?
Great.
Oh,
I'm not sure if that's true or not. I really think I knew what pumpkin was, but maybe I don't. I don't know anything. Is that? Oh yeah, that's. Yeah. Oh, Frank Berman's here. Frankie, how you doing? With a pillow behind you. You got your back issues? You hurt your back?
No, just making myself feel comfortable.
Oh, nice. I like that. Look at Sean, you're like all naked forehead. That's crazy. I feel a
In
little
a
dirty.
different location.
I know, man. Have you been kidnapped? Blink if you're okay, Sean. Blink if you're
Right,
okay.
yeah, what's
going on?
happening?
Like a misery situation.
Ben is no longer the host. I can actually be comfortable.
Little meme. That's all right. Zachary Goldberg's here due to the show. Good to see you, Zachary. How are
First
you?
timer, I think, right?
First timer, yeah.
Good.
Nice.
Yeah, first time here.
Hey.
Nice
Welcome,
job,
Zach.
Nice job. Now, are you from New York or just buy that sign in New York and put it on your wall in Kansas?
Actually, I'm from Toronto, but this picture here was just given by my parents just for decoration.
Good.
So you live in Toronto
Nice.
with a New York sign on your wall.
Yeah.
Fair. Very Canadian of you. All right, great job. Greg Burns-Jackson's here. Greg, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. See, that Greg also doesn't smoke weed. That's all for decoration, too, behind him. That's not really weed. He doesn't smoke weed at all. That's all decoration. Just
Can
like...
you even smoke weed? Can you even?
I just
Is
eat
that
it, man.
real?
I just eat weed. That's what I do. Wendy Swervelow's here driving home, so she's Wendy Swervelow till she gets home. Hey, Swervelow. How you doing?
Yay, hi Wendy.
Good to see you. Don't kill anybody. Steph Andrews is here. Steph, how you doing? She's going to ask a question later. Oh, Wendy, too. All right.
No,
There's all
not
three.
questions.
All three?
Topics.
Topics, right?
Yeah,
All
I've got
three.
those.
So last Wednesday, Greg, Wendy, and Steph were our winners. You guys have your topics ready to go, or are you going to freestyle it? What you got, Steph?
No, you tell us now.
Do you tell them now? Well, you can tell us later. You don't have to tell us now, but are you going to freestyle it later? Or are you going to tell? You have it now, Steph.
So mine is, what is the best, worst reality TV show? So
Best
what
worst reality TV show. Okay. Other than this one, you mean? Other than this one. So other than this show, other shows that are best. Got it.
Yeah.
All
But
right.
it's
That's
so
a good.
bad that it's actually then good. So kind of
right.
like this show when Ben's hosting it.
Well, that took a turn I wasn't hoping for. Greg, what's your topic? You got an idea, Greg, what you're going to do?
Yeah, what's the most embarrassing situation you've caused somebody else and didn't admit to?
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that one a lot. Where you like, okay,
Okay.
cool. Wendy, you got one? Wendy, you got one? You're going to wait till you get home.
I do have one. What
Okay.
is the dumbest way you've injured yourself?
Okay.
I've got so many of those.
That's a really
Oh,
good
yeah.
one.
Yep. Mine was falling off a bike trying to ramp Steve Hofstetter on a bike. That's how I hurt myself.
Not the topics yet.
That's a noble method.
Well, you know, I it hurt for about a month. That was not a good idea. I was in bad shape. I literally thought I was in trouble for a while. I thought I was going to have to spend money on hospitals. All right, are we ready? That was a good front row. We're ready for some We're ready for some comedy. Then we'll do some topics. I'm excited to be here right now. Come to the stage right now. It's Pallavi Gunalan, everybody. Woo!
Yeah, Pallavi.
Oh my God. I'm so happy to be here. This is so funny that this is a topic that was brought up. I was actually hospitalized a few weeks ago. The doctor diagnosed me with, what did he say I had? He said I was being a little bitch, you guys. Somebody said, "Aw, this is such a white show." Okay, I have a medical condition that I have low blood pressure. Okay, I have incredibly low blood pressure, and I'm the angriest bitch I know. Out of all of my friends, I'm always the angry one. Do you know how fucking frustrating it is to be the angriest person you know with low blood pressure? Nothing's gonna take me out. Nothing's gonna stop this. A heart attack is not gonna stop me. Just gonna keep getting angrier. Okay, there's no release. I'm so angry and so weak. It's like I'm a white man. It's crazy. It's wild. I'm sorry. I have to go in on white people. I just don't understand you. I don't understand you. And Jody's like, it's okay. It's gonna come at me. I don't understand you. Why do you keep telling me you have diarrhea? I do not want to know. Okay. That is something I am not interested in learning. Every time they're always like, oh, Indian food. And it's like, first of all, we call it food. Second of all, we eat that shit for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we're fine. Okay. I want to know, what does supremacy mean to you? That's all I want to know. Because you guys can't eat seasoned food. You can't go in the sun. You call yourself supremacists and you can't even pull off wearing Supreme. I don't understand what is happening. I don't. I have a lot of white roommates, okay, and they're constantly saging everything in my apartment. They're saging everything in my apartment because they're scared of ghosts. Those aren't ghosts, bitch. It's me. I'm moving your shit around. Okay. Pissed off. All right. They're saging everything and they're burning incense. Just know if you burn incense around an Indian person, you're giving us flashbacks, okay? That's PTSD for us. I'm just like, Auntie, I'm sorry, I'll do the dishes. I'm so sorry. Like, oh, it's not Auntie, it's just Heather trying to find herself again, you know? But they're saging everything because they're scared of ghosts. I don't understand why white people are so afraid of ghosts, you guys. That feeling over your shoulder that's haunting you, that's following you around, those aren't ghosts. That's colonialism, you guys. That's what's haunting you, okay? In that sense, it is ghosts. But what's haunting you is 3 weeks ago at a party when you told a girl she spoke English well. That's what's haunting you, you guys, okay? It's me. I was that girl. I might seem really intense, and it's only because I am. Okay, I can't help it. I have a type A personality. I am this bitch everywhere I go. All right. Mm-hmm. I'm the type of person where my friends are constantly like, I feel like weed would be good for you. Just say you don't like me. Okay? Just say I hate my personality. I'm the type of person where I've done cocaine twice and nobody noticed. Okay. How fucking terrifying that is. That is so scary. I am single, obviously, as a result of this. I don't like when people try to tell single women that like romance. Yeah, there's a dog. Okay, back to. I might also have ADHD. Okay, I don't know, but I don't like when people tell single women that like romantic movies lie to us. They're always like, oh, they lie to you. They give you high expectations and stuff. I don't like that because I think fairy tales lie to men. Okay, take Cinderella for example. It's the story of a man who lost the love. First of all, he fell in love at first sight. Okay, which is pretty shallow. Everybody, we can agree, right? And then he's like, I've lost the love of my life, my soulmate, and in order to find her, I need to look at the feet of every woman in the village. There's no fucking way that shit wasn't written by Quentin Tarantino. Are you kidding me? There's no way. Absolutely not. Okay, I think that's my time. Thank you guys.
Follow me, everybody. Woo! Tip jar is open, top left corner. You can Venmo, you can PayPal, you can super chat on the YouTube. Great set. Now I will say this:
Help me support my daughter.
Yes. With the low blood pressure in the first joke, I think you might be the angry ghost in the third joke. Am I wrong?
Oh
there?
yeah, I might be. Do you know what condition I have? It's called vasovagal syncope. You have that?
I have it.
Oh, you have it too? Oh my God. Oh,
stop it. Anna too?
What's it called?
Oh, Jody?
It's vasovagal syncope.
No, I don't have it. I was just I've heard of that. I have heard of it.
Yeah.
Vasovagal syncopated? What did you say?
Okay, first of all, it's not Bengal. That's racist.
We're from Cincinnati.
I'm a Bengals fan. I'm a Bengals fan. I'm talking about the Cincinnati Bengals. That's the joke.
Weird term to put on your finish there.
It's like the fainting goats. It's the YouTube video of fainting goats. That's what we have. Those are our celebrity allies, is the fainting goats.
Really?
Yeah.
But when they're scared, they fall over. Do you fall over when you get scared?
What are your triggers?
How are you not afraid right now? No. Mine are like if I get really dehydrated, if I like don't eat frequently enough, and I'm like overheated or something, or I can't donate blood. That's how I got hospitalized. I was trying to donate plasma and then I just passed out immediately and had to take an ambulance to the emergency room.
Yes, I've had to. It's ridiculous. So mine are overheat, right? If I'm hot and if I'm standing up in like a crowd. So concerts, I'm fucking out. Amusement parks. One time I was standing in line at like I don't know, Universal Studios, and I was out. Yeah, it's
that's
real
a great
fun.
way to get a
I know what you're talking
fast
about.
wow.
I have that. My trigger is a fifth of whiskey though. When I drink a fifth of whiskey, I pass out almost anywhere immediately. I just fall
Almost
down.
instantly.
Wow. Terrifying, Chris. Truly scary. It could happen to any of us.
It could any of us. Fifth of whiskey, you could fall right down. It's
Right, I
terrible.
mean, yeah.
I'm trying to
I
I'm
have
trying to
that
raise
problem,
awareness.
too.
I'm trying to raise awareness. Yeah,
strangely
Jody had that problem for
enough,
years.
Mine got better. Yeah. Weird. Mine got better somewhere in like the early, mid 2000s. Yeah.
Can't say that. You just stop. The first time I ever passed out, so I was actually by myself in my apartment. I was like 19 years old.
Oh God.
And I was in the bathroom, and I passed out, hit my face on the sink.
No.
Called my twin brother. He came and took me to the ER, and they pulled me aside and questioned me and said, "Did you really faint? Because it looked like he gave me a shiner." And I think
Yeah. She walked into a door.
Yeah.
You're like,
Can you check her ears too? Because she's not listening.
it better be baller or else.
Yeah.
Tell him what you did.
Yeah.
I had a thing. I also have sleep apnea, and I ended up in the ER for that too, because I like couldn't wake up one day, and my boyfriend was like shaking me awake. And then they gave me like a painkiller, and they took my blood, and they were like, "Have you been on? We detected opioids in your system." And like I was freaking out because I was like, "No, did somebody drug me?" And it turns out it was the painkiller they gave me. I was like, "You're the doctor." Like,
We have found 500 milligrams of Oxycontin in your system. What the fuck are you doing? I don't know. You plugged me into this thing. You put it in my arm, dickhead. I didn't know what it was.
They're like planting drugs in my bloodstream.
Right.
Yeah,
It'd be really weird if the PCP popped, though. That would be strange.
Yeah, that would have been.
Like,
that's
are
that's
you having straight? Yeah.
I explain the anger though. She's been on PCP this whole time.
Right,
It's
yeah,
not, it's not low blood pressure. She's just on
Secretly
PCP.
just, yeah. Yeah. Do you
Right,
find
you get
yourself
tips come-
lifting overly heavy objects? No.
yeah, just tossing shit.
Yeah. Nothing
It's like
really hurts.
it's like I have the strength of a mother. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Rachel, any tips coming in?
Yeah, we do. So let's see. Cass tipped you $10 and said, "I'm angry and weak like white men. It's probably the funniest thing I've heard all week. I'll definitely be using it." Crediting you, of course.
Thank you.
Nice.
Cassie sent you $10 and said, "Towards your third time on coke that no one notices, I guess."
Oh, nice.
Oh, there you go.
I'm not sure how much that'll get you, but there you go. Frankie Berman sent you $5 and said, "Great set."
Oh, thank you.
Steph Andrews sent you $10 and said, "Here's restitution on behalf of Australia."
I think you're mixing me up with other Indigenous people, but I appreciate it.
She's from Australia.
Okay.
She's from Australia. Yeah.
No.
Front row Steve tipped you and said, "Actually, this is for the cute, sleepy little pooch behind you. Squeaky toy for the win."
Yay.
So cute. What's her name?
Compass.
Compass?
Yeah.
That's cute.
Because she always finds her way home.
Yeah. Well,
You
she
let
does
her-
run off a lot, but she always follows me around. So
I thought she was like weirdly magnetic and always pointed in one direction.
No, you can't vaccinate dogs. You can't vaccinate dogs. She's not magnetic. It's fine.
Right.
she was like,
Right,
she was
what am I thinking?
testifying.
Right.
She was like, "Why does it fall off my fur? Why does it fall off my fur?"
I think I did see her testify at a Phoenix school board meeting. That was fun.
Raising a little carrot.
What is this
Yeah.
thing?
Raising a little carrot over here. I do think that when I got her, she wasn't racist, and now she's kind of anti-white, and I'm proud of that. So she barks at my
Is she a
white
Chihuahua?
roommate. She's like a Chihuahua mix. Come here, baby. Come here.
Oh, yeah.
She's sleepy.
Well, then she might just hate everyone.
She's just anxious all the time.
Oh, little baby. Is that
Yeah,
a
she was
thunder
a
coat?
chihuahua.
One of those little thunder jackets?
No,
for
I
dogs?
do have one for her though, but I'm proud of this. It's just a cool fit. It's just a cool hoodie that I
Nice.
got her. We're in Utah right now.
Well, it's got a
so-
pocket. Dogs always need pockets for all their stuff, so that works.
Yeah.
I mean, girls don't, but dogs definitely. do.
Dogs.
You know what you never want to do? Never eat one of those green dog things to brush instead of brushing your teeth. It doesn't work for humans. It's not a good. They're not.
Chris, I feel like you and your second wife were made for each other. The more I'm learning about you. She's yelling at credit card companies. You're eating dog treats.
I just did it once because I didn't have any toothpaste. I thought it might work, but it didn't.
Oh, really?
You
Couple
know,
more
you can
green
also
teeth while you
like
chew
mix
it.
baking soda and water. That's also like a pretty.
Oh, that's true.
That's actually.
That'll get you on a watch list. You can't be.
I
can't be
know.
mixing
I'm like,
baking
get
soda and
blood
water.
out, and also your.
Well, I
teeth.
didn't say anything about whipping it through like a pie pan or anything. I'm just talking about.
Oh, you know how to turn it into bomb? Holy cow! See something, say something. Jody Sweet has a
That's
bomb.
not
Where do
recipe.
you get your
No,
toothpaste
that's not how you
over
make
the
bombs,
counter?
Chris.
Is
That's
that
not
what-
how you make bombs. It's how
She
you make
knows.
something else, but not how you make bombs.
Gotcha.
Anyway.
I've never bombed. I have no idea how you do it. Okay. Anyway, what else we got covered?
Charlie
Oh,
Tinsley
the
said.
lies we tell ourselves.
Charlie Tinsley said, I passed out at a party and all I found out from it was that I have a brain tumor. Still not my worst party experience.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm just
All right,
concerned.
Charlie.
Do we send Charlie money now? Like, what?
Charlie,
and
that
then-
second thing, Charlie, wasn't called. It wasn't a party. It was called a funeral. You've got him confused what you're doing. Those are always kind of sad.
Let's see. Amina tipped you $5 and said, I wish a ghost would come ask. Oh, I wish a ghost would come. I'll ask them what bills are they paying to be walking around here for free. Fuck that. Amina with the attitude always. I love it so much.
She's pissed at ghosts. She might be angrier than me.
But she wants to charge the goats rent. She's like, you can't be living here all ghost free. Fuck you.
Yeah.
And she wants to charge them.
I don't know. I feel like they're providing air conditioning. You know what I mean? You never have to turn it on.
Brian Davis sent you £5. Great set for my white colonial guilt.
Yay! That's what I'm talking about. I'm looking at every other white person in this crowd.
That's awesome. Well, we're caught up for now.
All
Cool.
right.
Thank
nice
you.
job. Well, let's get to our next set coming up right now. It's the original Semper Fi. It's Mike Eshaq, everybody. Woo!
Yeah, what is
Hey.
up? Am I doing my set? Is that what's popping? Oh man, okay. I think I smoked too much weed. All right. What's up, y'all? What is cracking? Some of you don't know I'm wearing a shirt. It says that, you know, I used to be in the United States Marines. You know, my family's from Yemen. Very proud to serve. But it's kind of crazy though, you know, because I went on a date like last week with this girl, and she found out that I was a Marine, and she's like, wow, you're a Marine? United States Marines? No, ISIS Marines. They had better benefits. I'm conflicted being from Yemen and being a Marine because we've been bombing Yemen for like years. Like Obama bombed the shit out of Yemen. Obama was one of the first presidents to run out of bombs. Obama has bomb in his name. I mean, so to me, it was just like, I'm just conflicted. And then Trump stopped the war, but then instead he sold weapons to Saudi Arabia so they could continue bombing Yemen. And the Yemenis know, because every time like Saudi Arabia launches a missile strike, the Yemenis will go through the wreckage and they can find pieces of the missile that's got the American flag painted on it because we sold it to Saudi Arabia. And I'm conflicted because the Yemeni in me is like, yo, we need to stop bombing Yemen. But the Marine in me is like, yo, we need to stop painting our flags on our bombs. What kind of fucking strategy is this shit? I don't understand it. Like, listen, if my tax dollars are going to go help obliterate members of my family, at least I don't want them to know I was a fucking part of it. Why do we have to paint our flags and our bombs? Is it some kind of like Geneva Convention law where we have to do that? Because if we do, I say we put Greenland's flag on there. You know, just confuse the Yemenis, bro. You obliterate some guy's house and they go, wait, what's this here? Greenland? That's cute. I didn't even think there was people in Greenland. I guess they're on the come up, bro. I got into an argument with this guy the other day about Stop Asian Hate, and he started losing the argument. And then he did what like some weak people do when they lose an argument. They just say something very inflammatory, and he just goes, well, I guess you hate Asians. And I was like, yeah. And then he got even more mad. He goes, oh, so you're racist. I go, I'm not racist. He goes, you just said you hate Asians. I go, yeah, I hate some Asians. He goes, you're racist. I go, no, I'm not. I'm Asian. What do you say about that, bro? And he goes, no, you're not, dude. You're from Yemen. You're from the Middle East. I go, bro, newsflash, there is no continent called the Middle East. The Middle East is not a continent. The Middle East is a sad half-ass direction. Okay? My people are more than just a fucking half-ass direction. There is no continent called the Middle East. If we had a continent called the Middle East, that means we would have to have another continent called all the way the fuck east. So yeah, bro, I hate Asians, and I can say that because I'm Asian. West Asian. Southwest Asian, to be specific. What you know about the SWA, bitch? So yeah, I represent Asians, the forgotten Asians. You know, Asians with back hair, those Asians. The gas station Asians, you know, those Asians. You know, the 7-Eleven Asians, those Asians, right? The fucking Asians that have to spend 2 hours a day turning one eyebrow into 2 eyebrows, those Asians. You know, I think everyone pays too much attention to East Asians and not much attention to, you know, West Asians. And I think it's because like East Asians, they got cool stuff like martial arts. West Asians, we don't have martial arts. That's why we beat our wives. I want to kill myself because I'm Muslim. Maybe it's because there's a suicide bomber in me. Or maybe it's because I'm a United States Marine and I'm trained to kill me. It's a hard one to figure out, you know, just know that if I do kill myself, I'm doing it for America. All right. Don't ever say a Muslim never did anything for this country. Times, if I know I got to go. My last thing, times have changed for guys who look like me. There's a lot of hate for white people now, you know, and it's crazy, man. I never thought this day would come because like back in the day, this face was taking down your flight. Now it's taking you to your flight. My friend, I have water, I have charger, I have the bubble gum. Give me 5 stars. Have a safe flight. All right, guys, thank you.
Mike Eshaq, everybody. Tip jar is open. That set felt like a trap to get me canceled, Mike. I felt like you were trying to make me laugh at stuff I wasn't allowed to laugh at as a white dude. I'm not sure I'm allowed to laugh at the accent anymore. I don't know what I'm allowed to laugh at anymore. This whole set, I'm like, God damn it, I want to support my comic friend, but I also
and that's what I want white people to just relax, man. I want white people to realize that what white people are going through now, you know, is what my people had to go through after 9/11. The media is now after you guys, and now you guys know what it fucking feels like.
Yeah, I agree. I think we deserve it, and I'm not trying to fight it away. I'm just saying I thought your set was funny, but I'm not going to tell you which parts I laughed at because I don't want to be in trouble. That's all.
See, that's the thing. I
got
to figure that out.
Hard. I had to laugh extra hard to support you, Mike.
Honestly, Pallavi, I was looking.
I wake up for the rest of us, right?
Yeah, I was watching Pallavi. I'm like, if she laughs, I think I'm allowed to laugh. I mean, that's how it works. Right? That's what I do in a comedy club. I just watch the other black guy. If the black guy's laughing, then I can that joke's
You know
fine,
what's funny? That doesn't work in Austin. I performed in Austin, and I realized Austin, the black people have white guilt. That's how fucking crazy it is in Austin, man. Even the black people are looking around going, "Can I? Are we allowed to?"
Well, I used to joke that Morty's, my club in Indianapolis, was the home of the white guilt grown, but I think really what it is a white person, like, you have a racist Uncle Steve that says terrible shit that you're trained your whole life to go, fucking stop it, man. What are you doing? And then when you hear a comedian make a joke, it's a different thing, but you're you're used to like.
Oh, you don't think
uncle.
Arabs have those uncles, bro? Come on. We have those uncles too, man.
Our
I mean, like,
are the worst.
the worst.
Oh, really?
Oh
The
my
fucking
God.
worst. So racist.
So racist. Like Asians are hella racist. That's why Mike hates all of them.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Arabs are even racist towards other Arabs, man, because I was a dark Yemeni. I got called the N-word in Detroit by other Arabs. So, you know.
Dude, there are stereotypes for all the different parts of India, and it's like these people are cheap and these ones are whatever. And
it's all true.
Yeah. It's just true for all of them.
But I just find it, you know, I wish I had a time to do my other part of my set where I'm like, I plead with white people to realize, man, this is just a phase that y'all are going through. And I just don't like how people just be manipulating white people to be too scared to laugh. It's just sad. So I'm going to keep doing these uncomfortable jokes until they loosen up.
You got to break them.
You know what I mean? Break them in like the Marine Corps broke my ass in to kill myself.
That joke was fun. I like that joke. A lot. Not because
I die in it, right?
I didn't like you dying at the end. The setup I liked. I like the rest of it.
I don't know, bro. That was a Freudian.
Chris was
kind of
laughing really
slip.
hard at just you being like, I'm suicidal. And he was like,
Right.
Well, I think he's laughing because he's like, me
Chris
too.
was like, oh, now I can't laugh. Now I can't.
No, I can laugh at suicide jokes. White people commit a lot of suicide. I can laugh at those jokes. I'm saying I couldn't laugh at the other jokes with the accent. That's the one I wasn't sure
I'm
about.
searching Mike's room for like belts right now. I'm trying to make sure nothing
On the
in
other side of the
background.
camera.
I'm trying to help you, bro.
When Rachel was telling her story about passing out in the bathroom, I thought maybe her mom found a belt on her neck, and that was the problem. But, you know.
Yeah.
And now we know
Classic
way more about
petite-
Rachel than we ever thought we needed to. No.
petite women constantly dying of autoerotic
Right?
asphyxiation.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Makes it so weird.
Very Michael.
Has it ever happened?
I'm sure it has. I don't know.
To a woman?
I doubt a woman's
Maybe.
ever herself jerking off. I doubt it.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
I'm sure
sure
women have, but it's just a man was choking them at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's probably
Right.
There's a chance that maybe somebody took one of those plug-in vibrators into the bathtub and died, but I don't think it was from the...
Oh, for
That's
sure.
how I wanna
No.
go.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. No, trust me, there's no bounds to people's stupidity. There's no limit. So I'm sure that someone's died like that, Chris. If you can think of it, someone else has too, and probably died from it.
I'm going to put that on the list of fun ways to die.
Fun
This
ways
is a
to
really
die.
fun way for me to meet the childhood star from Full House that I watched for so many years. Like, sure, women have died from autoerotic asphyxiation.
Right. Look, I mean, all I'm saying is it was a very close call one time. No, I'm just kidding.
God, I wish my parents.
Hey,
were watching
hey,
this with
not
me.
always what rock bottom looks like, Jody. I'm glad you shared. Thank you, Jody. Was that your rock bottom? You in a closet with a belt around your neck, and you're like, I gotta fucking do
Oh,
something.
fuck. If only.
Dave
If
Coulier was
only,
like,
Chris.
cut it out.
Cut it down.
But a stop on the way down. No. Oh, see, now here's something everyone, including white people, can laugh at. My drug.
I'm taking notes.
All right, I've got some tips for Mike. All right, Amina
Don't do
Saleh
drugs.
tipped you
No,
$5
I'm just
Thank you.
and said, I say if they're going to keep bombing our people, I think as American citizens, we should at least have the right to provide some names.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes. Some of my racist uncles. Let's go, man. Come on. Got a
Mike's
whole
trying to get
list.
that inheritance money.
Yeah, exactly. Black Lives Matter. Let's do this shit.
From Stephen Val sent you $10 and said, please don't kill yourself. Hang around and die of natural causes like massive cardiac infraction or exploding brain tumor. Val is hoping for a tapeworm bowel event, but she's weird that way.
My nipples just got hard. Great. I'm triggered.
That's what aroused you. We talked about autoerotic asphyxiation for so long, and you were
And then
like,
that's
"Take
what
for
did
it,
it.
baby."
I'm
Let's
from the
go.
Middle East, bro. We take it to the next level. Forget that. I wanna-
Really, something's going inside me.
yeah, I want to catch whatever worm that is. Let's go, bro.
Speaking of shampoo bottles, no. Sorry.
Now pull it out.
I'm
Best
open.
callback.
That tapeworm out of my ass.
See? That just
Great.
brought it right back around, just like that third
Amazing.
verse. All right.
Yeah.
Molly sent each comic $10. 2 amazing sets. So many can I laugh at that laughs. I love it. Thank you both.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Molly.
Dorius Ladek sent each comic $10. Cassie, Mike, $10 and said 5 stars.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Cassie tipped you and said to Mike from Tesha, Semper Fi, Marine baby here.
Yeah, Semper Fi. Happy birthday.
Frankie Berman tipped you and said, funny set. I would love to see you teach a geography class.
Oh man, that'd be great. The class should be all white people too, please.
I've never seen geography taught by a scared straight instructor.
Why are we gonna talk about how that I'm straight? That's messed up. You don't know. You didn't ask me questions.
I think you're scared to be straight. That's what I'm saying.
I think he's only straight because he's scared. That's what I think he's.
Yeah.
I think he's scared not to be straight.
I'm straight because I'm straight because.
Sure.
Where
we
is that
also
shampoo
had-
bottle?
There it is.
Right.
I'm open.
Kim Stewart tipped you, Mike, and said, go Greenland.
Yeah, right. There's people there. We should root for them.
Kim Stewart tipped Pallavi and said, for the cute pup.
Nice.
Yay. Finally earning her
Aw.
keep.
That dog ain't doing shit but
Right?
sleeping, bro.
Mike's like, attack.
Do something, dog. You're
That's
boring.
not even her dog. She just puts it in the background when she does sets so she can get better tips.
It's rent a dog. You rented that dog.
Yeah,
Wait,
her
5 more
name's-
minutes.
What's
Yeah.
her name?
Hey, do you
Protractor.
Do you think Uber for dogs? Do you think Uber for dogs could be a thing? Like someone wants a dog for the afternoon but doesn't want it the rest of their life, or you just bring a dog over to the house for 4 hours? Think people would pay for that?
You know, someone one time
I think
I
people
brought.
would abuse the
something else
animal. I think some real
exists, yeah.
fucked up people would.
No.
You can do it in Japan. In Japan, you can actually, there are dog cafes.
Yeah,
And
they're
when you're
dog-
there, you can go rent a dog for an hour, take it on a walk and stuff. In the US, I don't think, I think it would not
I
end
think that
well.
would be a bad idea.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think, and I would
There
love to
was-
have more
there
faith in
was
this, but I
one
really,
time-
really
That'd be a
don't.
bad idea
One
because
time
ugly
I
dudes like me
did-
will pick up chicks for an hour.
One time I did. One time, as everybody tell Mike he's handsome. Okay. One time I did throw my friend a puppy party, and it was like clear that thing should not have existed. Like I didn't know that it was like some of them were not puppies, and it's like this should not be a thing.
Have you guys ever been to those cat cafes? I like the ones in
Yeah.
Tokyo and
Yeah.
stuff. Or
I went to
other
a
places.
ghost
Yeah.
cafe. They had
There's
a ghost.
owl ones.
That must
They
have been in the
owl
Middle East,
cafes.
Go to
Pallavi.
the owl. No, that was in Japan. I
Oh, that
wanted
was-
to go to the owl one. That one would have been cool.
The owl, yeah, I went to the owl one in Harajuku. Well, I actually didn't go. I just walked in, took a picture with an owl, and then they were like, no, you have to eat here. I was like, bye. And I was like, I don't want it. I was such an asshole. I was like, I'm not spending. I was like, there's a fucking owl right inside the
I'm
little,
not
like,
gonna
flaps of
eat
the
with
plastic.
an
I was like,
owl.
I'm not gonna eat with him. I just want a fucking picture. And
What?
there
I
was nobody
eat my
standing there, so
meal?
I snapped a picture and ran off. So I fully
Good job. I'm proud of you.
I eat my meal and
I was
he
such an
eating,
asshole.
like,
I was like, oh
a
my
dead
god, you're
bird.
such a white person.
No, I
Such
just,
a fucking white person.
Jody, I love the fact that every time that you do something dickhead like that, somebody goes, "Was that Jody Sweeten from Full House that just took a picture?" Like that.
In Japan,
Anytime you do
for
something
sure.
asshole,
Like,
somebody has
the
to go,
show is huge
"Did
there."
Jody Sweeten just flip me off in traffic? What the fuck is happening?" Like it's got.
You're like, it was
Right?
DJ.
And then they're like,
fuck you.
then it
And
becomes a cool story, but also like they're like, but she said fuck me, but it's kind of cool. Oh
like the
god, I'm so
opposite.
torn. Right.
This is like the
And that's
opposite of
how
the Bill Murray
that's an
stories.
even better thing where I can really fuck with them because I'm like, yeah, see, you don't know if you want to tell people or not, do you? See, because you fucked up,
This
and
is
now you feel stupid.
This is like the opposite of the Bill Murray stories where he like would steal a fry or something and he'd be like, no one will believe you. And they're all like, oh my God,
Right.
we just saw Bill Murray.
Right. No, I steal a fry and then go, hey, fuck off. No, and then no one would ever believe that would happen.
You've been
You're like, there's
sweetened,
no way.
motherfucker.
All right, let's get to some more tips. Mike, Steph
But I
sent
do
you.
it with this mask on, so no one knows. Steve Hofstetter.
That's how I
Like,
go
oh,
through the
typical
airport now.
Steve.
Yeah, right. And everyone's like, oh, God, yeah.
They're like, he was nice that time.
All right, Mike. Steph Andrews sent you $25 and said, "This is comedy at its best. Amazing set."
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You are no longer a racist.
Thank you. Thank you.
Molly sent you $5 more and said, "Mike doesn't need a dog to catch some. Feel free to give him my number." Okay, Molly.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Mike from Detroit. Follow me. Send me your number.
I love this matchup. All right.
Oh my gosh,
It is.
potential SDSC love connection.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
You're gonna say
And then
Steve.
we had some generals. So Wendy said, idea, a pet rescue cafe, partner with the local humane society or rescue to have adoptable animals in a coffee shop. Animals get adopted and part of the proceeds go to the rescue.
That's what they do at those cafes, actually. They get some
Yeah.
of them adopted out. Yeah.
Aw,
That's nice.
that's a great idea.
There are
Hold on.
like
I
the cat
wanna do
cafe
that,
here in
but
LA.
for,
You can
like-
go and like sit with the kittens. My kids have
Yeah.
done that. I fucking hate cats, so I opted out.
No.
But they, but my
Jody
kids
went
have
to
gone
the
and-
cat cafe and kicked the cats. Tell everyone.
I did. I was like,
How could you
fuck
hate
you, just on
cats?
principle.
How could you
I
hate
have an
cats?
I have a story about a very terrifying encounter with a kitten that got attached to my leg while I was trying to pee. But it's
I
a
can't take
story
you
for another
seriously. I
time.
just can't. I can't take you seriously. Nope. Not doing it.
You have a kitten rock bottom too? Do you have a rock bottom for everything, Joe?
I have family members dodging bullets. I'm not. That story does not hit home with me. No.
Okay, but
Oh.
imagine if the
Well, I've done that
bullets were
too.
cats.
Here's the thing, I've
Terrifying,
done
terrifying
that
kitten
too.
story.
Imagine
Okay,
if
no,
the
I'm.
cats were
I don't
getting thrown
like
at
no.
you.
I don't like cats. I will cross the street when I see a cat. I'll shoot a fucking giant ass gun. I'll do all kinds of other dumb shit. But cats are like I can't predict cats. They're not like a dog.
You're not
Like,
supposed to.
oh,
That's why they're
dog, you
cute.
browse it. That no, see, I don't like that. I don't like that.
You don't know, man.
I'm
This is-
learning so much
Yeah.
today.
Let me guess. You're also like, are you allergic to peanut butter? You probably are like allergic to all the good things too, right? No, you're not allergic.
No,
to
hell no. I
Sounds
eat
like
everything.
cats, man.
And
It's
I like
fine.
my
Do you know
my
what
steak
else she
rare.
eats? Cats. She eats cats.
Are you,
Yeah,
Jody? Are you allergic to cats?
I am actually very allergic to cats.
Should just
but
say
I
that.
also, for
Say
some
that.
reason, have been clawed in my face by a cat.
Jesus.
I've gotten one, like a little kitten, literally like used my leg like a fucking cat treat.
I have to
you're
admit, some
very
cats are
allergic.
pieces of shits.
But then from those scratches, I got like a welt and it was itchy and it was like all bad. So yeah.
Okay.
So we'll say it's because I'm allergic and
Team
not
cats.
because I think
Meow.
they're tiny little demon.
I like that we now know how to defeat Jody Sweet.
Yeah, just throw kittens at her.
We just bring a
Yeah,
cat.
I know. Well, here's the
Take it.
thing, though. Here's the thing. You can't defeat it because in a scene in Fuller House, the executive producer thought it would be hilarious for the guy that plays my boyfriend to apologize by giving me a box of kittens and making me hold all of them. So I had to hold 6 kittens while 2 toddlers went screaming through a set around me for part of a joke while these kittens are like digging claws in it. It started with 2 kittens and then he was like, no, give her more. I was like, fuck you, Jeff. I can't believe you're doing this. And he thought it was hysterical. He was like, no, like 6 kittens. I'm like, I fucking hate you. So I had to hold on to 6 kittens.
You guys
Clawing in
heard
my
it
arms.
here.
This should be a Lifetime movie. I can't believe you made it through this, Jody. This should be a Lifetime movie. I can't
Yes.
believe you made it through this. 6 kittens were on you
You
the whole
heard it. You heard it here. Jody Sweeten is defeated by pussy. She hates it. Tell everyone.
Obviously straight. Very straight.
Yeah, she's not. She's scared straight for sure.
Yeah.
Mike. Molly said, "Uh-oh, I'm team dogs. Maybe it's not a love match?"
Oh, I love dogs too.
Okay, there we go.
I'm not a terrible person that hates an animal just because they like were on me when I was peeing.
time,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah. you know.
Just because they were on.
You don't like
out.
white people just because they attack
It's
you
a
all the
mutual
time.
thing.
No,
They look at
exactly.
me and they're kind of like, I don't trust her either. So it's like
Did
we
you
just
think
don't.
Chris Bowers makes a very good point. I don't hate
Cats.
white people for blowing up my homeland, you know? I'm not scared of white people like
Chris was
that.
like, white people and
Cats
kittens,
that are
they
fine,
both done.
but you know.
Where's my quiet sign when I need it?
Oh, sorry.
Sold it.
Sorry.
I got a new one. I'm the quiet sound. I'm the quiet sound now, dog.
Oh shit! Okay.
No, but seriously, I would love a dog. Honestly, I really would. I'm just afraid that my lifestyle of traveling a lot is just not fair to the dog. You know, I just think that dogs are different than cats. You know, I can leave my cat in my apartment for 1 week, have enough food and water. And when I come back, my cat's like, "The fuck you doing back, bro?" You know, cats are easy. Dogs, you know, I just feel bad. That's the only reason I haven't had a dog. So.
My best friend freaks out when people say that. She's like, cats are not different. They need companionship too. I'm like, your cat would fucking eat you if you drop dead right now, okay? So
there's popcorn.
It would be.
You want to know
sad
why?
if
Because
like,
cats are not
sad while it was
stupid like
eating your
dogs.
face, you know?
Cats are
Honey,
survivors.
look at popcorn on Sean's screen. How do you feel about that face?
Look at that.
See that face?
Look at that
Fucking
face.
ridiculous.
Look at
But
that.
see, I'm telling you, there are some
No,
cats that I'm
no,
like,
no,
okay,
no.
and I've gotten better about it. Like
That cat doesn't even have a face to bite you, Jody. Relax. Look at it. Doesn't even have a face to
That
bite you.
cat has
I
a
just punch it right
convex
in the nose.
face.
Look at that. Look at that.
Exactly.
Look at
No,
that
that
fat
cat's
ass face.
adorable.
That cat is
Some
going to wake
cats
you
are
up in the
adorable.
morning with heavy breathing because it has breathing issues. That's your alarm clock every morning.
Well, it has diabetes.
Boogers going to drop on.
That cat, yeah, the diabetes cat.
She got a nose job. She can breathe, she can breathe now.
Oh,
The Brimley cat.
that's a real thing, Sean.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure. It's helping her breathe, Sean.
Yeah, when
It's
she
helping
was
her
a kid,
breathe.
and
I bet.
she got surgery to open up her nostrils. But
Aw.
I say she got a
They all
nose
have-
job.
They all have breathing issues. My mom had a Persian, so
Mike, Wendy wants to know, how do you feel about chinchillas?
I gotta Google that shit.
All right, while you do that, let me tell you some other things. Let's see. Cindy Wood sent each of you $20 and said, great sets. We
Hey,
had
thank you.
Amina says, I believe Jody. That's why they spent all those years in Full House replacing the same dog.
Oh no!
Oh,
We only replaced him twice, but the doggone Fuller died like 3 episodes before the very end. It was tragic.
Oh.
I've seen these chinchillas before, man. They're cute as fuck.
Yeah, they are really cute.
And they run a lot, right? They run fast and stuff
think
like that,
so,
right?
yeah.
In the cage.
Yeah. Anna said, Jody, your show on Friday was amazing.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah. Wendy said the dumbest way she injured herself was she dislocated her knee getting into an airplane seat.
Oh,
That's gotta hurt.
Ow.
Did you you leave the flight or did you stay on
were
it?
you like, is there a doctor on the plane? Is there someone?
Yeah, that would hurt.
Wendy.
I was trying to get my chinchilla out of his cage, and he doesn't want to come out.
Oh.
Oh, I thought that was the story where you
I thought that was the story.
plane.
It was like, wait, you're taking a chinchilla out of a cage on a plane?
I love chinchillas. They're cute.
I'm tired of these motherfucking chinchillas on this motherfucking plane.
Those things are really fast, aren't they?
Yes.
All right. Let's
Can I
let's-
tell my story?
Sure, how'd you
Yeah, sure.
Hi, Wendy.
So I was sliding into the aisle in coach, and I had all my weight on my right knee because I was sliding my left foot over, and my right knee buckled all the way, hit my left knee, then went the other direction and popped itself back in.
No.
Oh no.
And I went into shock. So
Oh.
they had to call an ambulance and put me on that tiny little chair thing to get me down the aisle
Oh.
and out of the airport, and then like took me to a Catholic ER in Chicago.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
So yeah, I had completely dislocated it and popped it back in, but the ligaments have never tightened back up.
Sorry.
Mm.
Sucks.
So yeah,
Which
that was
airline
the-
should we tweet at? Which one should we? What was
they're
it? Was
no
it Delta?
longer- It was Northwest, which was purchased by Delta.
That was my favorite.
Ooh, that was a good guess.
All right, let's do topics, guys. So
Good
here are
job.
the topics. I'm going to read them. We each vote on our favorite one. So each of you guys just choose your favorite topic. And then the fans will vote in YouTube for the top. Let's just do 2 topics today that we're going to talk about because it's already 4 o'clock. All right. Greg had most embarrassing moment you've caused somebody and then you never admitted to. Okay. Wendy, the dumbest way you've injured yourself. Steph, what's a show that's so bad that it's actually good? Jack, the dumbest thing that you bought or just took home after a night out. That
Nice.
seems loaded. Gus.
Well, he was loaded for sure.
Gus, top 5 wishes from a genie.
Okay.
Gus also had, from the budget chicken, top 5 fast food or restaurant chicken sandwiches.
Okay.
Nate, the next actor who will play James Bond will be?
Ooh, okay. Mike Eshaq.
Rebecca, if you could go to any planet in our solar system, which one would you go to and why?
Okay.
Stephen Val, the closest you ever came to dying. Stephen Val, ways you've broken up or been broken up with an X.
Okay.
Anna D, best prank you've pulled or has been pulled on you. Anna D also had guilty pleasure TV show. I think that's it. So those are the topics. So which one?
So
Bowers,
Mike, which one's your favorite there, Mike?
I like the what's the dumbest way you've injured yourself? That's a fun one.
Okay.
Pallavi.
I like pranks.
Okay, the pranks one.
Yeah.
Joda.
I also said dumbest injury.
Yeah, we gotta pick a unique.
Pick one more.
Oh, I have to pick one more. I've said top 5 chicken sandwiches because I actually could think of 5.
Hilarious.
Okay.
It is delicious.
Pallavi.
Oh, we have to do another one?
No, she already went.
Oh yeah, we're gonna vote on these. Or the fans are.
She already picked one, right? What's yours?
I picked pranks.
Oh, okay. Mine is gonna be the closest you ever came to dying.
All right, and I'll go with worst broken up with or broke up with somebody, whatever that one is. You've been broken up with or broke up with somebody.
Okay, so the ones that Taylor, so the ones you're gonna put in the YouTube chat, there'll be 2 polls, I guess. So like these were automatically in the running. So an embarrassing moment that you caused somebody else, right? But never admitted to. The dumbest way you've been injured. Shows that are so bad but they're good. The pranks. Top 5 chicken sandwiches. Closest you've come to dying. And what was yours? Broken up with. Yeah.
Best.
So those are the ones. So while Taylor's getting the poll together, here's some generals that came in. Steph Andrews had a comment. The dumbest way that I hurt myself was spraining my ankle, falling up the stairs at my high school, running away from a stray cat. I'm with you, Jody. Cats are evil.
Jody, vindicated.
Deserve that sprain.
No, they're evil.
And then Alexander Breyer sent this goddamn word, and I think we've talked about this before, but it's got to be 100 letters. And it starts with lan and ends with goach. But it's an actual town in England, so give Bowers slack when pronouncing names. So it's Landfair, Willigan, Woogie, Googie, Chewy, Willand, Silly Gooch. That's what it looks
Silly
like.
Gooch, that's what they called me in college.
Tyler Gooch's fan group, the Silly Gooch.
Alexander Breyer said, Jody, my daughter recognized you on the JoJo Siwa birthday DVD.
Oh.
That's cute. Okay, so it looks like the first poll is done. The top answer is dumbest way to injure yourself. So that's number 1.
Okay.
So Wendy is today's winner with the topic. Good job. So dumbest way.
She already gave us hers. Or was that the dumbest maybe? Yeah, they're falling in the plane. Yeah.
And then the second poll will go on now while we do that. Nathan Christensen sent the show $50 and said, Happy Thanksgiving to everyone at SDSC. Thanks,
buddy.
Nate.
That's so nice.
Thanks.
There was only 7. So
All right.
so it's
break-
the closest to dying, broken up with, and the embarrassing you cause, pranks you have. Yeah, the reality show. Cool. You guys want to start talking about the dumbest way you've injured yourselves?
Yeah, you got one?
Oh.
Jody, what you got?
I got. Anybody?
I mean,
I got one. Yeah.
I don't got one that happened to me. I got a real dumb one that happened to my ex-girlfriend. It was just so stupid. She was like afraid of roller coasters, and I was trying to get her on this roller coaster at Cedar Point, and it was the biggest, fastest roller coaster at the time. She's like, she wasn't gonna get on there. I told her the line's gonna be 3 hours. You're gonna be waiting. She's like, yeah. And I pleaded with her. I'm like, why don't you want to get on there? She goes, I'm just afraid it'll hurt. I'll get hurt. So I waited in that line 3 hours, got on the ride. It was amazing. Got off the ride. She's limping. Legit limping, like she needed a wheelchair. She couldn't open up one of those lockers that we had at the park, and then she kicked it and like kind of like fractured her foot. I was like, that's so stupid.
There was a pitcher for the Atlanta Braves once, the Atlanta Braves pitcher, that his uniform was wrinkly, but he didn't want to take the time to take his shirt off, so he tried to iron it while it was on his chest. And it heated up the glue on the back of the Braves logo. 3rd-degree burns all over his chest, and was on the DL for 60 days. 60-day DL for fucking burning his chest with an iron.
Yeah, good job, guy. Good job.
But now it's in like the shape of the brand. It's like he's
the Braves,
forever a part of that team.
Yep. It's backwards, but yes, he's a Brave forever.
Backwards, yeah. You can only read it in a mirror. Oh my God.
Works for TikTok videos.
What an idiot.
Right? Oh, wow.
I've shared this one, but my brother and I were in the basement, and we were fucking around with fishing poles, and he swung back, and the fucking hook clicked me right in the nipple. Right in the nipple. I still have a scar today.
Yeah, right.
That.
You got to grab him on that one.
Oh, that hurt me.
And at that point in time,
wait. That's a great trick for to get all of us to touch our nipples. Because look at Mike.
Yes.
Right.
No, man, guys, this is what empathy is. You see what I just was just like I felt.
Yeah.
I had one. I was a biomedical engineer, and I quit my PhD for stand-up. But during my master's, I had to go from one campus to another in Pittsburgh. By the way, I was at Carnegie Mellon, and I had to go over to UPitt to do experiments, and I needed razor blades for my experiments. So I had a purse that I put my samples and my blades in, and I was cleaning it out one night, and I was like, be careful of this pocket. There's a razor blade in it. And I took it out, and I was like, cool, all done. And then I stuck my hand back in to dust out the lint, and there was my backup razor blade. And so now I have a scar. I don't know if you can see it. I went at like 1 a.m. because I had to get it stitched up. And there was this doctor who sounded, I swear to God, like Sylvester Stallone. I had no idea what he was saying the whole time while he was stitching me up. And I was like, am I going to die? Like,
oh no, you're not gonna die. I have a deviated septum.
It was rough.
So the next topic is what's the closest you've come to dying?
I was on a plane once. Who picked that one? Somebody picked that one?
I did.
Oh, then you go first.
At 17, I had, and this is something, at 17, I had a renal angioplasty. I had a completely blocked artery, like, go into my kidney.
Ooh.
And I had to be sent in for emergency surgery. They were able to put a stent in and balloon it out, but I had to lay flat for 3 days. Like, you can't move. And on the 3rd day, I was tired of going to the bathroom in the bedpan, so the doctor said I could get up. And as I was peeing, it broke open, and I almost bled out right there in the bathroom.
Oh my God!
Like, nurse call button and stuff. It was real bad. It was real bad. Yeah.
Okay, well that's actually almost death. Fuck, that wasn't.
Yeah.
I almost hit by a car once. I mean, that was like fuck.
I almost died.
What you got, Jodes?
Childbirth. With my second daughter, I had a C-section that was planned. And for whatever reason, when I went back into recovery, they didn't know it at the time, but I started bleeding internally. And my heart rate was dropping, my blood pressure was dropping, and usually when both drop at the same time, that's a really bad sign. Usually if one goes down, the other will try and compensate. But my blood pressure was tanking, my heart rate was tanking. So a couple hours after my original C-section, they took me in. My mom had to come back to the hospital. They basically told her, there's a nice chapel if you want to go pray. We really don't know how this is going to go. I was in surgery for 6 hours. They brought in 3 different specialists, just cauterizing everything they could find. I had over 2 liters of blood in my abdomen. I was in ICU for like almost 5 days. I had 5 blood transfusions. And I don't remember the first 3 days of B's life. I did not get to see her.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
You
god.
do not do anything half-assed, man. Your rock bottoms are the most rock bottoms.
I
rock bottoms
don't.
I've ever heard.
I
Jesus Christ,
look.
man.
Yeah.
God
If I'm gonna fucking nearly die, I'm gonna do it big.
Do you, it's completely unrelated question, do you have a least favorite child? Or
Right. You know what though? You know what though? Here's the shitty thing. I had problems with my first one too, so it's really kind of isn't that severe, but it's really a toss-up most days. They're 13 and 11, so at this point, I
She's
don't
like,
think
"But
I have
Mom."
a favorite. I don't have a favorite.
B almost
Put it
killed
that
you.
way. Yeah. Yeah.
I almost
Yeah, well, you
died.
talk back. Oh no.
What you got,
Yeah,
Mike?
right. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, on her birthday, she gets presents. I'm like, you know what? Fuck you, okay?
Yeah, I almost died. I was in high school. We had open campus lunch because we had a tiny cafeteria. So it was cool that we could, as you know, with students, we could leave, grab a pizza, come back. And on the way back, everyone's sitting out in the front lawn of the school waiting for the bell to ring. And I cross the street and I hear this engine revving and I look and it's my friend who had just bought a new Monte Carlo and he's just revving the engine, pointing at me like he's going to run me over. And I was like, stood in the middle of the street. I'm like, come at me, bro. And he peels out and starts coming at me. And I thought he was going to slow down. He thought I was going to get out of the fucking way. And
Oh, Jesus.
and then like he was coming up at me at about 30 miles an hour. And this is the harebrained idea I had in the moment. I swear to God. I was like, oh yeah, Marty McFly in Back to the Future. And he kicks the skateboard under the car and then he runs on top of the car as the car is like whatever. And then he gets to the skateboard on the other side. That's what I thought I was going to fucking do.
Sure, yeah. That makes sense.
I was like, in this last minute, while the car's here, I'm going to jump up in the air. I'm going to walk. And I jumped up and I couldn't get my feet high enough. I put my knee up to see if that would clear it. That didn't work. The grill of the car hit me. I flew in this way. My back went into and through the windshield.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And I hit it in such a way that only my back impacted the windshield. And if you guys don't know, windshields have this plastic that's in it so it doesn't shatter. And I caved in the windshield. He hits his brakes. I rolled off the car. And I swear to you, I thought I was dead. Everyone came around the car. And this is why I believe like in multiverse theory, because there was not one scratch on me. Not one. I should have been dead and I didn't die. And this reference might be kind of old, but everyone in high school called me the fall guy. After that.
I like it. Stunt
So
man.
yeah, I should have been dead right there.
Now notice that
weird.
both of our stories from the women were when medical procedures went wrong, and the story from a fella is when he tried to jump over a car at 30 miles an hour.
Such
What
idiots, man.
a microcosm of truth that is.
I'm just saying, like that's
For real.
What I was thinking.
Yeah, almost died one time I tried to outrun a bullet.
Sounds exactly
Yeah.
right. Yeah, exactly.
I had to see who was braver. I thought it was going to be from the Marines, but Mike was like, I was a dumbass in high school.
I don't know why I joined the fucking Marines.
Now, once you
know?
get hit by a car and don't get hurt, you're like, I guess I'll be a Marine now. Who
Yeah, oh yeah. That's exactly how my dumb brain was, you know. But think about it. You're right though. You ladies all put your lives on the line to bring dumbasses like me into the world. So
Oh, trust me, my children are all dumbasses as well. Right.
I think the one that I have is the same one that I told you earlier about me not waking up. Like I have sleep apnea, and my boyfriend happened to want to surprise me because we were long distance. So he flew in and I was doing like Red Bull and coffee because I had like dance performances and like finals and all this stuff. And so like, I didn't know I had sleep apnea, and I was literally face down, not breathing for a while. And he was like trying to shake me awake at like 6 a.m. and he just flew in the night before. And I like could not, it was like, I remember like being in the dream and like not being able to wake myself up and freaking out about it. And then when I woke up, I was all disoriented and like couldn't handle it. And then I went to the ER and they had that thing where they they drugged me and then told me I took drugs. And then when I came back, and they also, by the way, they said that I suffered from exhaustion. And I was like, thank you. Because I thought only talented people like Mariah Carey did. So I appreciate that.
Nice.
And then I came back and I was like, oh, I have to nap again. And I was so afraid of falling asleep. I was like, Freddy Krueger is going to come get me. This is going to be terrifying.
Right.
But now I like figured out more of my sleep apnea, but it was like to not know what was happening. I was like, this is scary.
Oh, I can imagine. Yeah.
It's not losing 2 liters of blood scary, but I was like, as close.
The only one I have is I was in a plane, a big, like a 747 flying to South Carolina once that got hit by lightning.
Oh.
It just turned off.
Do you know what?
And so it was just done. The plane just turned off. That was it. The plane was done. And then it rolled to this side and all the overhead compartments up and fell on us. And then it rolled to this side and all the overhead compartments and everything fell on those people. And then we fell about 6 times, which boom.
No.
Boom. And like the flight attendants were crying, and that's when you know you're fucked.
Oh my
flight attendants are
Oh
crying.
my God. Oh my
They were
God.
hugging and crying.
I
And I was like sitting there, and there was an old couple next to me, and I was like, well, if I'm going to go out, I'm not going to go out screaming. That's never made any sense to me that you're going to scream. So I just was like, I said to the old people, I'm like, it'll be all right, man. We're going to be fine. And I was just like, just kind of trying to be chill. And then all of a sudden the engines came back on and they took off. And we had to stop in Wichita and let us all off. Like I flew to South Carolina, but I had to be on the plane. Like, I'm never going to plane again. Fuck that. I'm like, I got to be in South Carolina, so I'll go on the next one. Let's go.
Oh my Lord.
I have a question.
But it was, I heard the flight afterwards, the flight attendant, the one told the other one, because I was up close, she said, that's the first time in 27 years I thought we were done. She's like, I thought this was. I was like, fuck.
That's so scary. Were your jackets normal colored before the lightning hit your plane?
It's actually, I came out of the lightning strike with spiky hair and this coat, and I'm like, fuck,
crazy.
Let's just go.
Also, Bowers, give us a turnaround.
You can't take it off. It's really like he tries, and it just you can't rip it.
It's
off
like the
of his
branding
body.
of the iron.
It's
Yeah.
It's his it's his superhero uniform.
All right, Taylor, are you ready for the memes? All right, everybody. So just remember, we're gonna vote on our favorite meme. So these are memes that the fans have created, homemade, emailed to us of the show today. So.
All right.
It's okay if you do.
So pick your favorite one to vote on. Here we go.
All right, here we go. Been asking what's in the box.
I love that. I love it.
What's in the box?
I'm in the Marine Corps training
I love that.
That's a good one. Next. Before and after.
Oh wait, is that the banana?
The lightning?
No, this is
the lightning
eyebrows.
No, this is Mike's eyebrow joke.
Eyebrows.
Oh,
Gotta make 2.
Oh man, you guys remember the eyebrow joke?
That's great.
Middle East, far the fuck east.
So funny.
Middle East, all the way the fuck east. Oh shit.
That's so funny.
Next one. There's a few Greenland.
Those to me, those are hilarious.
These are so funny.
I think they're trying.
Good screenshot.
Yeah, that was a great screenshot.
You're Sweet Bay. I love it.
Sweet Bay.
Yes.
That sugar that you're fucking doing.
Yeah.
This one I'll read. Kitten fight. No, wait. I'm allergic to adorableness. Cat in Cody's face.
On her face.
Aw.
She kills it.
That's
No, she
great.
dies.
But wait, no, I think the cat killed me.
Yeah.
That's what
The
I
cat
did.
killed
I
you.
was
The
like,
cat
oh,
killed you.
and then the cat was just like,
We'll never know.
That's what happened.
Yeah, you didn't.
We'll never
strangle
know, right?
I have no idea what happened to those 6 kittens.
That's great.
And then just
Made in USA.
that is the Greenland
With
flag.
Greenland?
Oh, it is a green one. That's what it is. I thought it would be green.
USA in the middle.
I thought it'd be green.
It should just be the color green on the flag. Why
People
you
thought
gotta?
the same about the continent, I'm pretty sure as well.
Yeah, their flag's a misdirect too.
Or was at one point, right?
Yeah, their flag's a misdirect too, Mike.
They just wish they weren't green, is what that flag tells me.
Steve is a velociraptor.
Guy needs tan. That raptor needs tanning lotion, man.
That is it.
All right.
Oh man.
Yeah, those are great. I really like the You've Been Sweetened one. But I gotta give it to the Charlie from the Charlie work one, whatever, with all the strings and the was I trying to kill me? That's the one I'm voting for.
That was
Pallavi,
great
what was
too.
your favorite?
I'm voting for that one too. That meme is my favorite. Like I used that last night. That meme is my favorite, and they were perfect. They did a great job.
Nice, Mike.
What do you mean you used it last night?
I tweeted that meme of Charlie with the thing, and I was like, my mom explaining how people are related to us.
Oh, okay. That's hilarious. Yeah, I really like that one too. I also like the one where it's a screenshot of me because I like looking at myself, so it's really
Yeah, I didn't vote for that one because you were on it. I voted for the one that was your joke without your face. That's what I voted for.
I'm going for that first one. And maybe it's because it came first. I don't know. I'm thinking it was kind of biased, maybe.
Sure.
I don't know. But anyway, that's my vote.
I thought the Charlie Day one was hilarious.
So good.
Yeah.
Yep, same thing.
It's
Charlie
exactly
Day
what
wins.
it's like exactly what that meme is. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Who was the Charlie Day winner?
That was
You
Wendy
guys know my
Swordlow.
Wendy.
Wendy!
Oh,
And
nice
she's got a
job.
chinchilla with her right now.
Oh,
Good old
yeah, that's
Wendy.
cute.
Chilla.
That's why I grew a beard. I was tired of my chin being chilled.
Oh,
Man.
Sherman.
Sherman's cute.
It's really cute, actually.
So cute.
So cute.
It is cute.
Mike only thinks it's cute because it has as much hair as we do. So
That's right.
That's one eyebrow. He's into the one eyebrow.
that's what we
Today's
look like
winner,
before
I
we
just want to
went.
say, so for the topic, Wendy won. For the meme, congratulations, Wendy won. So I'm also going to give a winning to Stephen Val. So since they had the second, the closest dying.
Can you
and then
send those to
Jake-
me, Rachel?
What is it?
You send those names to me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll forward it to
Thank
you.
you.
We have an email. And then comment-wise, I'm going to give it to Revel. I haven't seen Revel around. I think he's like they. I don't know what their gender is. But day one fan, they're on YouTube again. Sent us $50 and said, unrelated, I've missed this. Good seeing you all. Thanks for the laughs.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate that.
Give Revel
Very, very
a-
nice.
Thank you.
Very cool. All right. Well, let's do this. Mike, where do we find you, buddy? How do we follow you online? What you got coming up live?
Oh yeah, coming up live. I'm in San Diego this weekend doing Comedy Heights at Bay Bridge Brewing Friday in Chula Vista, and then at Twigs Saturday in San Diego. If you guys are in that area, definitely come check me out. I'm Mike from Detroit on everything, all one word, Instagram, Twitter, everything. And then I also have a podcast. I go live on YouTube at my YouTube page, which is just Mike from Detroit, all one word. That's how you'll find me. It's called Public Yemeni Number One. I go live every Wednesday at 2 p.m. And then you can also find the audio about a couple of weeks later, if for a specific episode, just on everywhere you get your podcast. Public Yemeni Number One is the name of the podcast. My name is Mike Eshaq. Mike from Detroit. Follow me. Thank you.
All right, buddy. We'll see you next time. Pallavi,
Woo.
how do we follow you?
I'm Pallavi Gunalan, which is there, and you still will misspell it, but I'm Pallavi Gunalan on everything. I'm on Twitter and Instagram a lot. I have shows that I run in LA. One is called Funalingus, and it's going to be at
Nice.
Hotel Cafe on December 5th. And I run it with a couple other amazing comedians, Ellery Smith and Dana Donnelly. And it's Ellery's birthday. So we're doing a birthday party after. And it's Josie and the Pussycats theme. So we're all going to dress up in our leopard print and whatnot. So that's December 5th. And that link is in my bio on Instagram and Twitter, along with the other show that I run, that's Facial Recognition Comedy, featuring South Asian, not far the fuck east comics. And that's going to be on the 9th at Westside Comedy Theater. So those tickets are going to be available at the link in my bio.
Very cool. Yeah, and Facial Recognition Nights went last week. It's a great show. Go check that out if you can. As for me, you can find me at Bowers Comedy. As always, tonight on Origin Stories, we have Trevor Pennick from O-Town. My good friend Trevor from O-Town is going to be on Origin Stories tonight, so that's going to be a good time. So check that out, 5 p.m. We're actually selling tickets to this one. If you go to the SDSC
show.com.
Show.com, you can do the PayPal or you can Venmo Comedy Juice, and we will send you the link.
With your email, please, and thank you.
There you go. Perfect. Yeah, so check that out. And I'm in December 22nd. I am at Helium Comedy Club in Indianapolis.
Oh,
And I'm
Nice.
also going to be in Oceanside, California, December 12th. So check that out. Jody, what you got coming up?
You guys, I actually just realized this. I will not be here for the next couple of weeks. I'm going to Utah to shoot a movie.
I'm in Utah right
so
now.
I'll be gone. It'll be it'll be a holiday movie out on some service at sometime next holiday season, not this one. But anyway, I will be gone. I leave Tuesday, so I will be gone for like a couple weeks, and I will be back in town on the 19th. So me and Wednesday Steve bid you a fond farewell. We love you. But you can follow me at Jody Sweeten across all socials. And if you want to check out my podcast, Never Thought I'd Say This, you can find it anywhere you get your podcasts and also on Instagram.
Very cool.
Nice.
Thanks so much. And catch us up on Rachel.
Yeah, and so I want to plug. So Night King, we're going to do the memes. So continue to send us your memes during the evening, and we'll pick our favorite one, and that'll be the Night King winner for Friday. Join us in the front row, sdscshow.com. For Friday's show this week, we are all going to eat Thanksgiving leftovers. So watch us try and laugh and talk with our mouths full. So I'm sure we'll do something
Rachel,
like-
what's your Instagram and Twitter and stuff? I don't think I
Yeah.
follow you.
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. I'm not a comic, but Rock Hard Rachel.
It was worth it to ask.
That's amazing.
Rachel, rock hard.
Thank you. And
I'm
then
not either,
join
Rachel. I don't know how I wound up on the show.
us. Same, right? You should be a comic. The day
That was
you
very
want
funny.
to step your foot on stage, Jody, and do a set, like, please let me be there.
Rachel did a set on SDSC. If you want to do a set someday, Jody, I can help you.
That's because you fuckers forced me to, but I'll never do that
You
again.
did well.
I
Some
think.
have greatness thrust upon them.
Greatness thrust upon me.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown, Rachel.
Oh, there it is. All right. I don't like this attention. Can we move on? Sunday, we've got our monthly SDSC show. It'll be streamed on Steve, Ben's YouTubes, this YouTube, Facebook. It'll be Sunday, the 28th at 2 p.m. Pacific. Front row is Patreon only. If you're in the front row level and above, you get a free ticket like normal. Other patrons, you can just send in the $15 through Venmo or PayPal, and we'll give you a front row link. So, and then lastly, the last general that came in, we've got Technics. Pallavi gets points for the Jackets origin story today. So, here's to that.
Nice.
All right, that's enough FaceTime. That's it.
All right. Well, thanks so much, guys. We'll see you
Everybody.
Friday and then Sunday. Jody, have fun shooting your holiday movie. I hope you fall in love or whatever.
Happy holidays.
Movie.
I'm sure
hoping
it
it works
will.
out
It'll all
and
work out just fine.
Everyone's happy and everybody gets what they wanted, and there's no kittens under the tree.
No expectations, everybody. That's when you get disappointed. Don't have expectations.
Sure. No expectations is the name of the movie. Anyway, love you guys. We'll see you later.
See you guys. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Bye.